Which is the best off-road? The new Toyota Land Cruiser, the good old Land Rover Defender, or a Jeep Wrangler? Well, we're going to find out by comparing them in a series of off-road challenges. Oh, I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. So we're going to mark each car depending on how they perform in each test. The one that wins the test gets 3 points, the one that comes second gets 2 points, the one that comes last gets 1 point. Though if a vehicle doesn't finish a challenge, it will get no points. The one with the most points at the end wins. So this first challenge is a drag race up this hill. I'm not confident about this. I've got the heaviest car, I've got the least power, I'm on the most muddy part of the track, and I'm on all-terrain tyres, whereas the other two are on mud tyres. If this wins, it's a miracle. I know all you Toyota fanboys are going mad. This is not fair, this is not fair. Tyres, 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 but here we are. These are the tyres that Toyota sent on the car and they knew what we were doing with it. Those tyres on the Jeep, they're the ones that are ordered with it, and the Land Rover has some similar tyres to what you can order with it. They're not the standard ones, they're upgraded like off-road tyres, but they're similar to those, just a different brand. Anyway, let's do this. I'm just making excuses before I get going. Right then, team, so in the Jeep we have the lovely
Sam.
Lovely racing driver Sam, who can also drive cars off-road. You can do any form of driving that you want. You can even drive cattle and sheep, can't you?
Only Irish cattle and sheep.
And in the Land Rover driving his own car is...
Hello Matt, it's Andy.
Hello again, Andy. You didn't bring your 458 Speciale to this event this time. It's a bit weird. Why not?
Yeah, I thought I'd bring something a little bit more suited to conquer this event.
Right, let's do it, Graham. We've got the beautiful Graham. He's going to be judging everything. He's our off-road expert and he's about to start the race.
3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! Bloody hell! Andy, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's a bit slippery at the top.
Andy was above me.
I don't think anyone is going to push that car as hard as you are today. I wouldn't even treat a press vehicle like that. Anyway, clear win for the Land Cruiser. Anything you'd like to say, Sam?
He was genuinely above me.
Toyota.
I mean, what? I'm not even on like the proper tyres.
No, just gripped and away it went.
3 points to the
3
Toyota,
points.
2 to the Jeep.
No, his Defender was second.
No way.
Third.
Whoa, Sam!
What?
He beat you.
I know he did.
Well done, Andy. It was worth it. Well done. Representing Land Rover there. 3 to the Toyota, 2 to the Land Rover, and 1 to the Jeep. For this next challenge, we're going to test the car's agility, their mobility, and of course, just how much punishment they can soak up. So we're going to drive through this little bit in the woods, go round a tree to come out the other end, and Graham will be timing us, and the fastest car wins. Okay then, Graham, take it away.
3, 2, 1.
Terrible start, Sam. That's good through there. Whoa, watch it, mate. Graham, what time did we get there?
16.27.
Considering his start was rubbish, that's really good. Okay, Andy, go on, Graham, count him in.
3, 2, 1.
Better start with Sam. We're not going quite as fast now. I thought Andy would absolutely be pedal to the metal. This car's slightly bigger, turning circle of 12.8, which is the same as this Land Cruiser. He's made it around quite gingerly. He hasn't beaten Sam. He took that quite steady. Yeah, that's over 20 seconds, isn't it?
20.68.
20.68. So, I'm going to be tactical. I don't think I can beat Sam, but I think I can beat that.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, get round. Get grip, get grip. Doesn't got grip. Bloody hell. This is absolutely to me. Absolutely it. My tyres there really went against me. I got beaten, didn't I?
23.
I just understeered at the top I was going into quickly, so I couldn't make it round the turn, and that knackered me.
So I went 2-wheel high, rear wheel drive. That's why I had such a bad start, but I drifted around the top.
I don't have the option to go rear wheel drive. Anyway, scores. We've got 3,
2, 1.
yeah, 3, 2, 1. So wait a minute, it's all square. 4 points each. Interesting. The next challenge is all about controlling the vehicles as they drive down a slope, but not using any human intervention. We're going to be using their hill descent control. We've all got them in their low range mode. We've got their hill descent controls engaged, and we are able to change the actual speed of the hill descent control in this Land Cruiser and in the Defender. Graham's going to start the race. This is not a race. The idea is to come last.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yes. How's your feet?
They're tucked back.
I reckon you could climb from there into here.
Yeah.
Sam's a stuntman. Come on, do some stunts.
I don't know. I'm falling down the hill.
Don't fall over.
I can't, my leg keeps hitting the steering wheel.
Oh, you're rubbish, stuntman.
I think I was ahead of you.
Yeah, you are ahead of me.
No, but when we started.
You're a man of many complaints. I'm just gonna relax. Oh, shut up. Sam, I think I'm gonna win this. It's just so chill.
I think you're on the grippy side of the runway.
Sam, your wheels weren't slipping. It was nothing to do with that. Just accept the fact that you didn't win. Graham, do you want to come over here? Let's see if Graham will fall over in the mud. Here's a little reminder of why I keep saying it. Right, Ed, so 3 points.
3 points.
How good was this though?
I know. Road tyres as well.
Yeah, shut up with your formal protest. I'm on road tyres, so you've got no excuse. 3 to the Toyota, 2 to the Jeep, and 1 to the Land Rover. That means that the scores are 7 to the Toyota, 6 to the Jeep, 5 to the Land Rover. Right, this next challenge is the rock crawl. We're going to be directed by Graham over these set of rocks, and the car that does it with the most finesse and the easiest will win. So Graham will actually be marking each of the cars, and his decision is final. Right, we're all going to run in low range mode, best settings for rock crawl, so I think we've all got rock crawl mode. I'm going to decouple my rear stabiliser bar. The Jeep is going to decouple both of it, because it's going to do front and rear.
Formal protest!
Graham, just a quick question. Should I have my diffs locked?
If you want everything you can locked.
My chastity belt, because Sam's about.
You couldn't afford me, princess.
How much are you? It's got good ground clearance, that, and look at that articulation.
Easy.
It's got a rigid axle at the rear, rigid axle at the front. It's really going to help it with this.
Oh, I'm going to put my window up. Oh.
I mean, that's what a Jeep Wrangler is made to do. Do you know what, Sam? That's the first time I've wanted to be in the Jeep and not this. That was just so good. It's going to be interesting to see how this Land Rover fares now with its fully independent suspension. It does have the most ground clearance, but it just won't have the articulation, I don't think. But let's find out. Now, it's got perhaps the cleverest traction control system, really good electronics in this car, which will help it with this. And if it gets close, it'll have done a good job, because on road, I mean, night and day difference between the two. You really do feel the downsides of having an off-road setup in the Jeep when you drive on the road, because it's pretty horrid on road. Whereas the Defender, lovely. That actually did really well. Okay, my go. I'm going to put my central diff in first and then my rear diff. We are good to go. Low range mode. Here we go. God, I can barely see him over the long bonnet. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was disappointing. Right, and Graham.
Right, it was exhaust.
It was exhaust.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I take the exact same line?
Exact same line.
So not driver error.
Not driver error.
It's lost, isn't it? This.
Yeah. Defender won that because it didn't touch at all.
It was so good.
Jeep were very close second. It only touched momentarily on that first drop.
3 points to the Land Rover, 2 to the Jeep, and 1 to the Land Cruiser. That means the scores are 8 for the Land Cruiser, 8 for the Jeep, and 8 for the Defender. It's level, everything to play for. This next challenge is called the Steps, and it's going to test the car's chassis articulation, see how much wheel travel they have. Graham is going to direct us up here and he'll be looking at the cars and gauging how smoothly and controlled they go up there. He'll be looking for minimal wheel spinning, especially when the wheels are in the air. Okay, the Defender is going to go first. Oh, look at that. Front wheel in the air, not spinning away, just steadily driving forward. That is a good job there by that Land Rover. That did really well considering it doesn't have rigid axles. Its superior ground clearance is really helping it. There you go. Then back down again, please, Andy, the same way that you came. I mean, look at that. I think this Land Cruiser will over that point because that Defender's nose is so close to touching. Look at that traction on that front right wheel. Just the way it's just managing the slip. So good. That was a piece of cake, wasn't it, Andy?
It's just too easy. The confidence this car gives you in like everywhere you go is just phenomenal. I love it.
Over to you now, Sam. You have the most focused hardcore off-roader here, so it should be made for this kind of thing. No pressure.
Matt, this is confidence.
It's going to serve you right if you spill that. I really hope you do.
If you don't spill any, you should get a bonus point.
Blimey, look at the chassis articulation on that Jeep. It just looks so cool.
Confidence inspiring.
Sam, stop showing off with your coffee.
I'm definitely winning this, Graham.
Oh, don't spill your coffee, sunshine. Do you know what happened there? At that point in time, that noise, that was the sound of the Jeep losing to the Defender.
That scraped as well.
They both scraped.
Oh, right, we'll wait to the end. Don't get carried away, Sam. We'll wait for Graham's final decision. Let all vehicles run first. Right. Sway bar off, diffs on. We're all good. Come on, do not bottom out. We're just walking forward steady. Oh, this is doing so well. So far, so very, very good from the Land Cruiser. It's all down to this descent. Don't touch. I feel like I might topple over. Now this is the bit where I might drop. Don't touch, don't touch. Didn't touch. I'm happy with that. Graham, come hither. There is one car that didn't touch.
To be honest, I was expecting this one to come last.
It's one though, hasn't it?
One.
No!
Jeep, second.
Jeep second.
If you say this came last, I'm gonna have a...
It's second, Sam. Calm down.
I'll take that.
It's a Defender though. Great, you love Land Rovers.
Let's just put this up because they're just going to continue arguing. So it's 3 to the Land Cruiser, 2 to the Jeep Wrangler and 1 to the Land Rover Defender. That means that the scores are 11 to the Toyota, yay! 10 to the Jeep and 9 to the Land Rover. In this next challenge, we're going to see how well these vehicles cope with a side slope. One is a simple side slope, so they can drive down there, but then we're going to drive around the corner and just crest at an angle over a slope. Once again, Graham will be marking them on their capability. Off you go then, Sam.
I don't like it.
Wow, that's did so well. I mean, look at that side angle, that is nuts.
That was terrifying. I don't like that. This off-roading stuff's horrible.
It was really good. I mean, you're at such a crazy angle, it looked like 45 degrees almost. Now he's got to go over the side slope. Oh, that looks awful. That's an evil route, Graham, you bad, bad man.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Ah!
All wheels stayed on the ground.
Okay, go on then, Andy. Get lined up. Time for the Defender. That smashed it, that did. I think you might suffer from not having rigid axles here, Andrew, a bit. Oh, it's got one wheel in the air already. See, it doesn't have the chassis articulation. It's doing all right, though. I mean, that's a crazy angle for such a tall vehicle.
So the maximum only showed, I believe it was 18 degrees.
Graham, that must have been more than 18 degrees. It seemed a lot more. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, just doesn't have the articulation. It looks like it's going to tip over. The traction control system in the car is so good. The electronics on the Defender are the best.
22 degrees, it reckoned.
From my eyes, it looked like 45. Yeah, this feels quite angly, but it's fine. Totally coping with it. No, don't bottom out down here. Just do it smooth, don't race. Here we go.
Standby ambulance, standby.
Shut up, Sam. This is going to do it. I literally can't see him. Where the heck is he? Just keep trundling. Keep trundling, keep trundling, keep trundling, keep trundling, keep trundling, keep trundling, keep trundling. This is so easy. Graham, come round.
That's very hard.
The way this got up there, it did so well.
The others are on off-road tyres. I've got to give it to this.
Yes!
Yeah, Jeep Defender last.
3 points to the Toyota, 2 to the Jeep and 1 to the Land Rover. So the scores are 14 for the Toyota, 12 for the Jeep and 10 for the Land Rover. Right, this is the final challenge. There's still everything to play for because if I don't complete this challenge and Sam wins, he could win. So what we're going to do is drive up this slope. We're not going to just razz it up there like normal, like we've done in previous videos. We're going to try and crawl up there as slow and as controlled as possible. And Graham will mark us based on just how controlled we are. Now the Jeep doesn't have the same tech on it that the Land Rover and the Toyota has. The Toyota and the Defender actually have an ability to do an uphill cruise control, so we're going to be using those to just see how good they are. Sam's just going to use his right foot, so go on Sam, good luck. What he doesn't want to do is slip backwards. Oh, hello. Slight change of rules. If none of us make it up, then we will see which one went up the furthest. Can you mark the frontmost part of the car, please, Rory? Suitably pink cloth to match the colour of the car. And of course, it's Sam's favourite colour, isn't it, Sam?
It is my favourite colour, and I want another go.
You're not having another go. Right, Rory's marked out how far you went up. I was expecting all the cars to go up in one go. You might still win, you don't know. Here he goes. Going quicker than Sam did. Traction control on this Land Rover will do the job. Rory, can we get a cloth out, please? Here we go. Cruise control, fast mode, uphill crawl. Didn't make it. I thought I was going to make it, but it's a clear win.
Incredible little car, isn't it?
This went the furthest.
Yes.
Traction's just better, do you think?
Traction's better.
3 points to this.
2 to the Defender.
And 1 to the Jeep. Right then, guys, the final scores are, in first place, the Toyota Land Cruiser, with a total of 17 points. In second place is the Jeep Wrangler with 13 points. And last is the Land Rover Defender with 12 points. However, I'm going to introduce one last challenge because really we all want to get up this hill. So what we're going to do instead is razz them up the hill, but we've got to be careful at the top because there's a big hole and we might bottom out. So Defender, you have a chance to beat the Jeep Wrangler. Seeing as the competition doesn't include the Land Cruiser, I'm going to go first because this can't lose. It didn't bottom out.
It did.
Did it?
Front balance hit it.
Oh, did it? Is it damaged?
No, it's all right. It's rubber.
It's all okay. It's a Land Cruiser. It's tough as f. Okay, let's compare the others. Get the frick out of the way, everyone. Go, 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 go. Yes, go, 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 go. Oh, Sam, Sam, Sam. You made it up for the second attempt.
Oh, so I'd advise you get out the way, especially you, Graham. I'm going to come through you.
Everyone out the way. See ya. If only you'd made it up the hill, you would have drawn with the Land Rover Defender, but the Jeep actually comes
Last? Is that last?
Yeah, definitely last, yes.
100% last.
Yeah, it's definitely last.
last.
Formal protest.
Right, listen, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that.